Welcome back, guys. I am so excited for today's video because it's a video that some of you have been asking for quite some time. I'm going to give you an updated tour of my beauty room. I'm going to show you how I keep all of my stuff stored, share my collection with you and all of the things, show you my office and everything. But I hope you guys are excited because I am so excited. But if that sounds like fun to you, then just keep watching. If this is your first time here, hi, my name's Heather. I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. And don't forget to click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. So, my voice, if you're new here, does not typically sound like this. I lost my voice and I think I talk too much, so it's kind of not coming back. But fingers crossed it will eventually. But I'm excited to get into this video. Keep in mind this room is not finished. I only have like half of it painted, so please don't laugh at me. But I'm excited to show you guys my collection and all of the things that I love. Coming up into this room every day truly just brings me so much joy. It is my favorite place in this house. And I love it so much, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. But I'm going to switch on over to my phone camera. It's a lot easier to hold. The camera that I'm filming on right now is a bit heavy. So we're going to switch on over to this, and I'm going to show you my, my favorite space. So let's start this out with showing you one of my little babies. This is like their little sleeping play area. I usually keep it like over here in this corner. I love that window so much, but I recently moved it here, and because they don't usually sleep in there, but this isn't technically like my office space or whatever. It's just like my like jewelry and all that stuff. So as you see, the walls aren't painted. I'm gonna hire someone to paint the rest of this because this section, it took me days and I don't want to do it anymore, but I was at least neat enough to tape it off so it's like a straight line. When you walk up to my room, this is what you see. I love this space. I'm gonna be so honest though. The cords, they're not cute. You cannot make your beauty room cute when you have to have all of these lights and stuff. But these are the lighting that I have up here, so it's like not enough. So I have to use like, these kind of lights to really light up the room. But let's go ahead and talk about this area first. Okay, so this is like where I edit my videos and all of that fun stuff. So this printer is an Epson printer. This is the best printer I have ever used. And the ink for it is like 20 bucks. And I did printed out stuff. I print out stuff every single day. And I mean a lot of stuff. And I had this printer for like 6 months before I even had to change the black ink. It is so freaking good, but when you buy the ink, it all comes together and you just refill it. It's super easy. I could not recommend that printer more. And if I remember, I will have everything that I talk about linked down below in my description box. But as for the shelf, I just put this together. And this one I just use for like office supplies. And I do have some Rolos back there, but we're not going to talk about that. So like this drawer just has like office supplies and like my morning meds. This is all like stuff for my camera, my mics, my lenses. It's kind of the same thing all the way down. It's all like office stuff. So this is my computer and this is a MacBook Pro, and while I'm very happy to have it, I know nothing about Apple, and editing has been giving me complete hell, which is why there were no swatches in the Nomad video. I still don't know what happened with that, but it's going to be trial and error, but I think it's still like really beautiful. I have it like set up as a PC right now, but fingers crossed I get the hang of this, guys, because I'm not going to lie, it's been a struggle. So now we get to the makeup part. I have this table here. And I did have my lights hooked up to this end. It's the whole reason I picked up this table, but you guys seem to like it better when the lights are attached here. You think it's brighter because this back half is like so dark. But in this basket, I have all of the palettes that I've tried this month, being October, but there's quite a bit. And this is stuff that, well, these I'm getting ready to film with. I'm so excited. But this stuff, some of these I got from a friend of mine that I've made through this channel. She sent me some stuff. But I actually picked up this collab from Unearthly Cosmetics, and then they shut down. So I haven't actually got to create a video with it. I feel bad now because nobody can pick it up. So I don't want to do that. But I also picked up this palette from Unearthly Cosmetics. Let's see if I can open it with one hand. It's so pretty. And I picked up the Makeup on Your Radar DD Signature collab. And I have these two. And my friend Mel sent me this one. And I picked this one up a few months ago. And I still haven't gotten to use it. Like, I'm so behind. So this is my stack of shame. And I really want to try them. If there are anything in here you guys would like to see looks with, please let me know. I really want to try these brands. These palettes are so beautiful and I want to use them, but it's hard. Like, I film almost everything that I do, and I would be more than happy to create looks with them for you guys if you are interested. I cannot remember what brand she said this was. And then there's this one. This one is my absolute favorite, but let me know if you're interested. But yeah, I just basically am keeping this table to keep stuff like organized and stuff. Look how cute they are. Mommy and daughter all snuggled up. Okay, so this thing right here holds all of my hair stuff. I love this so much. I got it on Amazon. So you have like this bucket on the side. I keep like a bunch of hair stuff there. And then you also have these like little things that hold them. And I love that. You even have something to hold like the hot tools. I keep all of the accessories to my shark thingy in there. But I love this because there's a lock. You can keep it locked, which I have no reason to do that. But here I have like hairsprays and hair texturizing things. I probably need to separate those into two drawers. But my favorite hairspray right now is this one from Navy. It's the Skipper hairspray. They're having like a 60% off sale right now. I think it's 60% off. Here are my dry shampoos. My favorite is this one from Living Proof. I just think it looks beautiful. It smells so good too. And then this is like all the other hair stuff. I have my Redken, yeah, heat protector. I have a bunch of different ones. I really love the Bedhead line. I think they're fantastic. I really enjoy their shampoo and conditioner as well. And then here I have like my brushes, combs, and my day products, which I've been loving those too. And then here I have like hair bows and hair ties. It's kind of messy. All my Odin's Eye scarves. I love those. Ask me if I've ever used them. And then here I have all of my claw clips, alligator clips, hair bows, and all of that. But this thing is very, very convenient. And if you've been looking for something like this, I will have it linked down below. And just to give you guys a look at what it looks like if I turn all the lights off, it is hella dark up here. Like, there are shadows everywhere, but it's kind of hard for me to see like behind all of these lights and show you guys stuff properly. So I turn them off. And as you know, this is my beautiful backdrop. And for the backdrop, I have these two lights, which work pretty good, but I recently picked these ones up. They are from the brand NEEWER, and those ones work a lot better. They're a lot softer, and they really just light up the room. And in the Nomad video, I had some people say that my background was a little too dark. So I did buy some spotlights. I'm just waiting for them to get here. There's my fan I'm always forgetting to turn off. But now let's move on to the collection. So I actually filmed look number 2 with the Underland collection from Ensley Rain. These are all of the products that I used for that video. And then I will get my notebook and just write everything down so I can create links for everything. But this drawer is kind of like a mix match of stuff. It's mostly stuff I haven't used. I actually don't know like what exactly I want to use this for just yet. So I've just been using it to hold like that kind of stuff. But those are the glosses from DD Signature, and I still have not gotten to use them yet. These two are so pretty. I really want to do a swatch video, but where I've been having like all of these technical difficulties, it's made it hard to be able to even think about shorts. So I haven't done that just yet. And then here, you guys, if you watched my haul, saw some of this stuff. It's just ABH lip liners. And I actually got this in the ice cream beauty box. That beauty box is way better than BoxyCharm. And these are other products that I got from that beauty box, but I'm just going to save these for a giveaway. Then I got this Tarte blush in BoxyCharm, which I haven't used yet. I did pick up the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter in the shade Spotlight, so I'm excited to use that. And I've really been loving these bright lashes lately. They're freaking amazing. They look so beautiful, the half lashes. And here are some other products that are newer to my collection. I really want to try this One Size setting spray. It's the Until Dawn. I'm going to use this for our next concert. We just went and saw Pink. I know a lot of you already know that, but if you're new, you wouldn't. But at the first week in November, we're supposed to see Cyndi Lauper. And Amanda's so freaking excited, but I am too. I love that era of music. But this palette, oh my God, let me open it so I can show it to you guys. But the whole point in that story was I want to use that setting spray for that concert. We're going to see if it really holds up. But this palette is Beauty Moon Cosmetics, and it's a collab with Ice Cream Beauty. And the name of the palette is Hope in Bloom. And look at this. It's so beautiful. There's like the most beautiful pink glitters in that palette. So if you guys want to see some looks with this, please let me know because I would love to create some. I think that is so beautiful, and I love that it's around like breast cancer awareness. So I'm excited about that one. Okay, so here we have all of my highlighters. This is from DD Signature. I need to buy another magnetic palette because I recently had to take that out so I could fit in the new ones from Ensley Rain. But this is my highlighter drawer. It makes me so happy. I can already tell you one of my favorite highlighters, at least. It probably is my favorite. I have some others that I really, really love, but none of them have pan like this. It's the Fenty Beauty Pretty Pearls Demi Glow Light Infusing Highlighter. It's in the shade Pretty Pearls. I just love it. It's so smooth and glossy, but I like to keep my powders and liquids or creams separate. So these are all of like my liquid highlighters, and then everything else is pretty much powder, but I love me some highlights. I try to keep them separated as best as I can. Okay, so this drawer is like lip masks, lip scrubs. I have some like liners and stuff, some of these loose glitters from Ensley Rain, some gems that I bought on Amazon, and a few little things from ColourPop. Back here I have some like stickers and stencils, and then all 752 of my glam light mirrors. I have one from ColourPop as well, but there's a lot. I need to stop buying them because I barely ever use them. Like I might take one or two on vacation, but those mirrors are like iconic, and that's why I always pick them up. And down here are my lashes. Most of these have like a couple in them. Some of them are used, like these ones are used. I just dropped a sponge. And I have like some of my new backup sponges, like this one from Real Techniques. Amanda had me this made for my birthday. That used to be my logo on my channel. Who's been here that long? Hi. Do you remember the logo? But that was so sweet and thoughtful. This is my new skincare drawer, which I'm about to take up towards where my mom lives and let my family go through this. And because my mom needs some stuff, but my aunt does too, and so does my cousin. So I'm gonna let them dig through that. It's BoxyCharm. I don't buy all of that. BoxyCharm sent it. Okay, so you might be wondering why I have 3 Natasha Denona Love palettes. Well, that would be because it was a part of the Icon Beauty box, and they kept sending it to me, and every time they sent it to me, there's like 1 shade broke in them. So let me ask, is anyone interested in these palettes? If so, hold on, I'll show you. 2 of them are still in the box, but one of them is not. There's like 1 shade I can't open them. There's like 1 shade broke in each one. But if you are interested in them, send me the first 3 people to tell me they're interested in them. I will comment back and ask you your address, and I will mail them to you. Because if not, they're just going to sit in these drawers, and you could probably fix it with some rubbing alcohol, and you might as well get some use out of them, because I'm probably not going to. But just let me know down below if you guys are interested or not. But let's move on to this part of the room. Okay, so to film on, I just use these cheap foldable tables. These are the 4-foot tables from Walmart. They're like 40 bucks, which isn't bad at all. These are easier to clean, and I decided to use my actual desk for editing. It just makes more sense. But here we have my brushes. So most of my favorite brushes stay in this, and they're in these 2 cups, which is Singe Beauty Sigma, and all of these eye brushes over here. You guys know I always talk about this freaking Glam Light one, but my Unearthly ones go in there as well. And then here I have all of my face brushes. This is my Sigma Switch. It needs a bath. And I like to keep my sponges in this. It keeps my desk from getting nasty and getting like spots on it. And then as for my brushes, I have my eye brushes in these 3 holders, and I separate them by type. It makes it a lot easier for me. Like these are the ones I put shimmers on with. These are more like detailed. These are my like lower lash line brushes. Some of my favorites to use are brushes that have like the pinched barrel like this. I just love these. It works the best with my eye shape, but those are those types of brushes. These are pencil brushes, and then back here I have like all of my fluffy ones. And as you probably guessed, these are my dirty ones. They definitely need a bath. So I usually spot clean them every day. I just didn't do it today because it's already 10:30. So I'm a little behind today. So then we come over here, and I keep my Unearthly Velour Poof in there. That really does need a bath. But this one has like glitter glues and my liner glue, eye primers. And then over here is a bunch of eye primers. Most of these are from Dee Dee's Signature, and I freaking love these. And then here are my brow products that I use. I love this little thing. It just keeps me more organized. And then here I have a bunch of mascaras. They're not all open, but a lot of them are. And I need to do a declutter like really bad because some of these are freaking terrible. But we'll get to that when we get to that. And then here I keep my little hair clippies, my liner sharpener, and one of my favorite lip masks from Glamlight. They have a freaking good lip mask, and it's hella affordable. So is this one from Unearthly Cosmetics. I bought this on recommendation from one of you guys, and I love it so much. Please don't look at my nails because they're terrible. I got to get it fixed. But here are most of my liners. I got some downstairs in my purse. I need a better way to organize them because I do have ADHD. So if I can't see it, I won't use it. But these don't hold enough. Like if you have a smaller like lip liner collection, you might really enjoy these. I'll have them linked because they do hold like some like thicker like lip crayons and stuff and lip liners, which is cool, but I don't use lip crayons and it's just like dead space. I need something that just holds more liners. I can't put them in like a regular cup or anything because I won't be able to see like the tiny ones and I'll forget about them. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. So this is the fun side. It's my favorite side. So here we have all of my foundations. If you notice, they are all different shades because I suck at shade matching myself so bad. I'm getting better at it now, but these are, I don't understand the hype around these. Maybe I'm using them wrong. Oh, here I have one I got from BoxyCharm that I want to use. But as for recommendations, I love the Urban Decay Face Bond. I think it's fantastic. My Huda Beauty, the new one, Huda Beauty, I mean, it's not in here, and I really love that one. This one from Sigma is really good as well. It's a hydrating tint. I really love the Lancome Tinted Ultra Wear. It's one of my favorites. I love this one. It broke me out, but if I didn't use it for several days in a row, I could get away with it. BoxyCharm sent me this. Like, make it make sense. Anyway, I don't want to mess up my drawers, but I really love the Wet n Wild Skin Tint. Okay, so I'm back. My mom called. But anyways, so I don't know. Oh, I really love this one from Makeup Forever as well. This is like the mini. I would like to repurchase that one. It's so beautiful on the skin. But let me even these back out and we'll move down. Oh, I need to buy that. See, I already forgot. See how quickly I get distracted? Now, this is my concealers, primers, and setting sprays. This one's not as fun. My current favorite is one that you guys, well, it's actually in my basket because I used it, but this is my backup of it. It is the Yensa Super Serum Silk Concealer. It has skincare ingredients in it as well, but it dries down almost completely. It creases the least on me out of all of my concealers, and it's almost like covers my dark circles, which are hella dark. I really love this one from Huda Beauty. As you can tell, it's almost out. Same with the one size, but my favorite's still the one from Yensa. I like the Natasha Denona one, but it's a little creamy, so it creases like crazy on me. I really enjoy this one. Sometimes you can tell it's low. I hated this. I hated this so bad. It's like no coverage, and it just looks terrible on me. This one's okay. It's a medium coverage, and this chart needs to go in the trash. But this is one that I've been trying out and loving. It's from Charlotte Tilbury. And same with this one. It's beautiful. And this one I haven't tried yet. It's from Makeup Forever. I actually got this in my BoxyCharm. And if you don't know already, my favorite primer is actually my sunscreen. It's the glowy one from e.l.f. It's so beautiful. And back there are all of my clean sponges and velour poofs. Now this is my bronzer and powder drawer. I'm actually missing two because they're in the basket as well. I have the white one from Danessa Myricks as well. That is one of my favorites for under my eyes. I love this pink one too. It's so pretty. I cannot see like any of the writing on there at all, but it's really, really beautiful. It's in most of my like description boxes. And I still have my Dior Backstage powder and this one from Bobbi Brown. I love this one for a minute too. It's probably time to let that one go though. I also enjoy the one from Huda Beauty. AVH I used for a long time. That the Fenty one, the lavender, I used for so long too. But I mean, this is kind of a lot of bronzer, but compared to other categories in my collection, it's not really. But I love bronzer so much. One of my favorites is actually in the basket too. It's the Rem Beauty bronzer. I just recently got into it and now like I can't stop using it. But the Charlotte Tilbury stuff is new in my collection. So outside of that, my most used is probably this one from Tarte. I just think it blends so beautifully. These two from Unearthly are so perfect for summertime. Highly recommend. And this is one of my favorites from the drugstore. So now down to my favorite parts. It's my blushes. I love my blush drawer so much. Oh, blush just makes me so happy. So these are all my powder ones. I have matte formulas and satins, and I just love them. I love them so much. These are recent like faves. These are from Singe Beauty. It's the evocative blushes. I picked up all the shades. I love this mustard shade. It's so pretty. Then we have Riveting Rhubarb. It's pretty as well. See how shadowy it gets over here though? Without the lights. And then this one is Risky Raisin. I called it that earlier. And Timid Tomato. So beautiful. It looks like tomato soup, like Campbell's. But blush is one of my favorite areas in my collection, if you could not tell. This butterfly blush from Benefit, I was obsessed with for so long. I still love it, but I've moved on to a new obsession, which is the Singe Beauty ones. Now, this drawer holds all of my cream blushes, and I freaking love these so much. So, there's so many favorites in here. These ones from Juvia's Place, they're the glowy ones. They're so good. This is Rosy Posy Glow. Yes, so beautiful. I really love these ones from Glaminatrix. I would love to get more shades. I have it in the shade Lavish. It's just so freaking stunning. Oh, and I've been loving these from Danessa Myricks. This is one of my most used cream blushes. It's Rose and Brunch. It's like the most perfect nude shade. It's dirty. I also enjoy my Sigma blushes as well. It's a really beautiful formula. Sorry if that was loud. But yeah, I love blush. Ooh, and this one from e.l.f. I really enjoy this formula a lot. This is Gorge Orange. It's so beautiful. But now let's move on to palettes. Actually, why don't we go ahead and move on to lip products? So these storage things I buy, they're like $6 on Amazon, and they hold my lip products perfectly, except for the thick girlies over there. So I try to keep them organized by brand, but they're totally all out of whack. See, I got some Glam Light over here and some Glam Light over there. I love lipstick though, and my favorite brand for lip products is Unearthly Cosmetics. They come up out with some of the best freaking funky colors, and I love them, especially for fall. Like all of these, you can't tell me they're not perfect for fall. Now, a bunch of these like crystals were in collections that they have released throughout the year, and I love them. These crystals are so freaking pretty. So beautiful. I love their lip oil formula. If you have not tried it yet and you have the opportunity, highly recommend. And I have a code with them as well. It's AOML. But then over here, I have a bunch of little randoms, and I just love lip products. I actually just did a massive declutter on this. I don't think I filmed it. I can't even remember anymore, but yeah, it's time for another one though. So this little frame is something my grandmother made when I was little, and it used to set. Do you remember those like little wooden corner shelves? My grandma had one, and they had like these knobs on the top. I know you know what I'm talking about if I'm explaining it right. But she had this little thing that she made on that shelf. It says, "Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans." And it's so true. But I put it in this frame, and I like to keep it near where I work so I can remember her. And, sometimes I wonder, like, what she would think of what I'm doing now. I think she would love it so much. And we lost my stepdad on Valentine's Day This February will be 2 years, but it was a couple months before I started my YouTube channel, and I can't help but wonder like what he would think, especially because he saw me on my not so healthy path when I had relapsed and everything. I mean when he by the time he passed, I was doing a lot better, but not where I am now. And I just wonder what he would think. You know what I mean? So then to my favorite part, my palettes. These are all organized by brand and I love them. These are my babies, my freaking pride and joy. I just truly cannot tell you enough how much I love them. Those back there are tarts in that little Rubbermaid container. Amanda makes them and they're fantastic. I'm trying to get her to open a little like Etsy shop, but she said she doesn't want it to turn into a job, but she makes them for like all of our friends and family, but she does such a great job. But now let's move on to the palettes. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So these are all my face palettes. I love blush. As you've seen, I love it so much. So I like to keep these here where I can see them. And then over here, we have all of my Odin's Eye palettes. And this little collection is slowly growing. Now, this middle row, I don't mess with a lot. I have uh, two Natasha Denona palettes here. I really love the My Dream, but then I have some Juvia's Place, and I have that Glam Donut from Glam Light, like kind of holding them up. But there are all of my ColourPop as well, and I'm considering like decluttering some of them, maybe putting them like on one of those places where you can like resell like Macari or something. And then down here, I have a crap ton of Glam Light palettes. I have been collecting them for quite some time. Actually, it was when the Happy Hour collection launched with all of like the wine palette, margarita, chocolate martini, and you know, all of that. That is when I started buying stuff from them, and I've loved them for a long time. They were a favorite for a long time, but I have since discovered some other brands like Unearthly Cosmetics and Bella Beauty Bar and all that stuff. And now that's more like what I gravitate towards. But let's move over here. This over here is my like favorite side. If you make it to this side, you've won. Okay, so here I have two Ensley Rain palettes. My Ensley Rain palettes are supposed to be up here, and I don't know why I have them down there. But anyways, and then I have two from Clarity, and then I have a little chunk here of Gourmand Girls. I love them, and I've been buying a lot of their stuff this year. Same with Nomad Cosmetics. And over here, off to their little self, is my Unearthly Cosmetics collection, and I love them so much. You guys know you're probably sick of hearing me talk about them. I also have a Diver Room Cosmetics palette right here. I'm waiting on the new palettes. Oop, see, that keeps happening. I need to get some like book things to hold them up, bookends to help hold them up better. But yeah, let's move along. And then here I have Simply Posh, a Glaminatrix, uh this is, what is this? It's killing me. Ace Butte. I hate it that I could not remember that. But then in this big chunky section, I have all of my Bella Beauty Bar. I love them. We have some Lunar Beauty, CXC Beauty. I've recently started collecting Dee Dee's Signature. I have some Cleona palettes as well. And then down here, see, I have a book in there. I just need to get some more. So I've fallen so far, like so head over heels in love with Fantasy Cosmetica. I cannot wait to get their new palette. But I also have some Wicked Widow, Lethal Cosmetics. There's some Kaleidos and my Adept palettes. I love them too. And then if you come down here on this side, we have Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I'm excited for their new palette as well. And then we have Cosmic Brushes. That Artitude Cosmetics palette is so incredible. If you want to see it and see some looks, I do have a video up. And I think my looks turned out freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. But then we have some random palettes over there. We even have a Raw Beauty Christie palette, her Pure Cosmetics collab. And oh, I'm so sad about her, but that's a whole other thing. But then we have 3 palettes from ABH, some Sigma, and a Melt Cosmetics, a Urban Decay, and a Pat McGrath palette. But those are all of my palettes. Like I said, this is one of my favorite areas in my room. I love it so much. Just looking at this shelf just brings me so much joy. I love eyeshadow. I love it so much, if you guys can't tell. But I can't wait to hear what you think of my little space. I mean, it's not perfect. It's messy, but at the same time, it's mine. And it brings me so much joy. But let me know what you think. So when I sit here, oh, I didn't show you guys. Here, let me move this mirror so I don't look crazy. But this is my new beautiful camera and my new lens. But this is what it looks like when I'm sitting over here. I do have a TV right there. I used to use that as my monitor, but now this is my monitor. So I can see what's being recorded and stuff. But yeah, this is the look. Let me give you an up close look of the camera. So this is the camera. It is a Canon 90D. It's EOS. It has a DSLR body. It's amazing. I have a Sigma lens on it. I actually bought that on recommendation from Angelica Nikivist when she did her room tour. I kept her room tour saved on my phone for so long so that I could remember that freaking lens. And I think the picture quality of my videos, like the intro anyway, is really, really good. But way better than what I feel like this is with my phone. But I love it. I'm so happy that I got it. But look at all of the buttons and stuff. I know nothing about cameras, so I've been eating up the content on YouTube about this camera. And I just got this mic today because the other one I was having trouble with, as you guys noticed. Hopefully this one I'm using with my phone works okay. I guess we will find out. Please let it work okay. But yeah, I'm so excited that I finally got to show you guys this. But let's go ahead and move on to that camera and we'll talk a little more. Well, you guys, I'm excited to hear what you think of everything. Like I said, it's not finished, but it's good enough. I am truly happy with the way it looks right now. I just got a whole freaking revamp in equipment. And while that's wonderful, it's also been its own kind of hell because I have no clue what I'm doing. But I will figure it out, just like I figured it out when I first started. But I love and appreciate you guys so much. Your support through all of this and your encouragement, your honesty. When I ask you your opinion, you very kindly give it to me, and I appreciate that so much. You guys are just so amazing, and I just couldn't thank you enough for being here with me through all of this. I swear your support is just everything. But I can't wait to hear what you guys think about everything. I'm excited that I finally got to show you my collection. And later on in the year, when it's closer to December, I will do a full collection video. We'll go through everything. I might do like a slight declutter as well in some areas. But I can't wait. I cannot wait to film that video. But thank you guys so much for everything. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If I forget to link anything that you are interested in, just let me know and I will gladly create a link for you guys. Let me know your thoughts on my stack of shame. If there's anything you want to see me create looks with, and if you see anyone's comment suggesting things I create looks with and you like it, then give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys are interested in seeing some stuff with that. But again, thank you so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. And until next time, bye.